Well, I've always been a nurse that's interested in making things better. So a lot of my career has been spent on programs of change to improve nursing staff experience and patient care, like the Productive Ward series, implementing things like e-roster, and developing a accreditation scheme to evaluate how well our clinical areas are functioning. So taking on Chief Nurse Informatics Officer role is really a natural evolution from that, because the role is really about using digital technology and data science to improve nursing practice. So I think it's really important as a nurse that we are always learning. So I'm quite committed to lifelong learning. There's nothing specifically to be a CNIO, but the courses that I think have enabled me to do my job well are things like my organisational development practitioners program and coaching course, which enable me to work with others to get the best out of them, and also my PhD in clinical leadership, which is really helpful for developing skills in critical thinking and conveying complex ideas to people. So the key responsibilities of my role are to work with my other clinical informatics officers, so the MDT and managers at UCLH, to devise the best systems, technology, to enable nurses and others to do the best that they can for their patients, to improve patient outcomes and also to improve patient and staff experience. A big part of that is a focus on patient safety. So I am the digital safety lead for the trust, and I do a lot of work in terms of making sure that the systems that we implement are safe for our patients. So I guess professionally, I bring my experience as a senior nurse leader. So I've been a nurse for 26 years. So I bring all of my nursing experience and my extensive leadership experience in roles such as matron and deputy chief nurse. But personally, I bring a passion for nursing, tenacity, and the sort of professional value that I hold around nursing to my work every day in order to help me to do the right thing. What I enjoy most about my role is working with others to find solutions to practice-based problems and seeing those come to fruition. One of the joys at work is walking into a clinical area and seeing nurses working with digital technologies that are making their life easier and that they say they find really, really helpful. The other joy is making sure that the clinical content in the systems is good enough to enable nurses to provide the best care for their patients. So providing decision-making support within the system in order to make sure that our patients have the best care possible. So seeing the results of that in terms of some of our outcomes, so we have a very low rate of avoidable harm for patients at UCLH, is a source of pride.